There was actually a riot happening during the time where I was.
You should have been.
I was supposed to be like working, and there was a radio call, and I'm literally on the mats like wrestling this fat
Showing
guy.
his boy how to do it.
They're wrestling this fat guy.
Fuck it.
He looked like somebody feel like what Game of Thrones.
Fighting out of the G4 Studios, Scotland. Paul Bearchew Craig, Chris the Bad Guy Bungard, Ross Cooper. Presenting from the street or in the shade, it's time for Leather Podcast.
Oh, boys, another week and another. We're fucking here. Busy old week for the world of combat sports.
What did you watch? And will we just jump straight to
I watched
Francis
it all.
Ngannou?
I watched the Thursday,
You want to-
Sunday morning.
Oh, I saw we had Thursday with the PFL on Thursday.
Crazy fucking ass knockout on that.
Yeah.
Did you?
Is this the black guy you're talking about? The
What the fuck was he
heavyweight?
doing?
Was he just like strolling out the middle of the ring and just took a
That's what he gets.
head kick to the jugular?
But my guy's taking always takes a heat, doesn't he, old Goddard?
Is my sound alright?
Aye, I can hear you, bro.
With a Doombay with a splinter in the toe.
But
Aye. What do you think about this?
I'm with Goddard on it.
I'm with Goddard.
You can't just have a time out, bro.
Aye.
He was wanting a time out, I think.
And he told him twice, keep
Aye.
fighting.
Let's
Aye.
keep fighting. You think about this. How many times your face been bust up? How many injuries you had
Aye.
as a result of a fight?
Aye.
Now, I know there shouldn't have been glass or whatever it was. It was in the
was it?
octagon.
What was it?
A bit of glass.
A bit of glass.
I think that's what it was. But, like,
I don't believe he would have felt it. I don't think he would have been. He would have known something was there, but no
first
enough to stop
round
you fight.
was
it there the whole fight?
I don't know. The first round, it was going his opponent's way. He didn't look great. But then the second round, he looked pretty decent. Like he easily could have coasted into the third and won it.
Maybe a language barrier because
Maybe.
he's French. He's trying to tell Mark that there's maybe something
Something
stuck
in
in
my
it.
foot.
Maybe Mark's just thinking you've maybe broke your toe or something. I don't know.
Aye. But if you're unable to continue in a fight, then the referee has to do his duty as a referee. So I'm
Sounded
with
clear,
Goddard with
it
this.
sounded clear to me.
And
Right. He looked a bit pissy, Marky boy, didn't he? He was like, no. Like straight in, like, oh.
Aye, so it's been reported as a shard of glass that has fell from above and
Oh, you
landed
fucker.
inside the
Not a good
inside
look
the
for
ring.
PFL. That.
Somebody is doing a job.
Yes.
I think Mark Goddard was right.
I agree.
He gets a lot of heat though, didn't he, Mark?
Aye. I guess it's the job of being a
tough.
referee. Like you're going to call it one way, and sometimes it's going to.
I've never ever had an issue with him. So
You'll be glad to see
I think
that.
so.
He's
That
from
should be
there.
a clip for TikTok. I've never had an issue with Mark Goddard, and I just
I
run
think
VT.
some fighters in the heat of the moment, they don't like getting spoke to the way he speaks to them. I think
He's very direct.
He addresses them.
He's
They have
very
to-
direct.
Aye.
I've done it with him too.
Aye.
Like the same thing, and then had to go up at the end and be like, actually, I
That's
was wrong.
because you two are pieces of
Did
shit.
you see
I've
that?
just shown
Did you
the
see last
respect.
week though, where T City kept a choking and like Goddard
Aye.
like, literally fucking dressed him down?
But did you
He's
see
like,
what T City said?
I'm sorry, Daddy. I'm sorry, Daddy.
I know. I don't know. Mark Goddard's a big guy. Like I think he just has to. He's in a position where you're dealing with two men who fucking love fighting, and their corner might get involved, and they probably love fighting as well.
My money's still on Goddard.
Aye.
To fuck MD up in
He's
that
going to be the
octagon.
boss. He's the gaffer.
I'm
eh?
doing
Like-
I'm doing the referee's course.
I know you were
Are you?
doing it.
doing
I'm
it.
100% doing
nice,
it.
mate.
I mean,
That's cool.
you're not completing it, but you're doing it.
Front
At this
and
point,
centre.
what do you do?
Front and centre.
Hello,
With
Mark.
bells on.
Hello, Mark.
I'll never forget when I had the triangle in with Ankalaev and he slaps me in the forehead like a fool.
Spam. Remember spam?
Aye.
Guys used to spam you and just like slap your head.
No, mate, it's never happened to me.
But no, so we're siding with Goddard in that one.
Aye.
100%.
He gave him the first chance and he kept going. He stopped like, what
was
do you
very-
want to do? Do you want to halt the fucking the fight mid third round just to check your toe, make sure you're alright? It's a fucking
Aye.
fight. You're in a fight.
Exactly.
Aye. Think about. I use it as the cutting eye. If the referee was needed to be brought in, then the referee could have. But the referee could have brought in the doctor. But he's a referee. He can't really see there's any issue there, so he's just like fight. So I'm with God.
It's not like John Jones' toe hanging off against Chael Sonnen, know what I mean?
But he still finished the fight.
If a ref had to clock that though, that was over.
Exactly.
Because that's bone showing.
We've seen
he had a wee fucking.
We all know what happens.
Let's be honest, he had a wee splint on his toe.
We all know what happens if the doctor comes in.
Guy's trying to take your head off. Right?
Chances are he's going to stop the fight. My last fight there.
No, the doctor's not going to stop it for a splinter. Come on.
But that's what I mean. If you're saying to the doctor says, "Can you continue?"
You had a bobby hanging out your head. Never mind a splinter.
I know.
I've had a bobby hanging out your arse.
That would be a problem. That would be a fight ender. So,
like a vice grip.
But you know yourself. You say anything to the doctor like, "Oh, this is a problem," then he's going to fucking call the fight. You have to be telling him, "I'm fine. I can see it's no problem. I'm no concussed." So
you had to Johnny Walker and say, "I'm fighting in the desert."
Johnny Walker was right.
I talked to the doctor in the cage like the way I talked to the police in an interview room. Not mean. I know nothing.
Why even here?
I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth. I had
even when you're fucked though, like you're never going to say no.
So
can you continue? You're never ever. And if you do, like it'll haunt you a wee bit because you're quitting.
Kennedy and 𝗟𝗘𝗔𝗧𝗛𝗘𝗥 fucking member who gave me the.
Oh, his was bad.
He was poking me in the eye
a few times.
And then the referee came in and he's like, "Can you see?" And I was like, "Are you going to stop the fight?" And he went, "Aye, if you can't see." And I was like, "No, I can see fine." My eye was like shut here, it was like bloodshot, and it was like. And then the next day when I woke up, man, my eye was totally gone. Scratched all my retina. But we're fighters. We're going to keep fighting unless we get a scalp.
I know. It did look annoying, but fucking hell,
it didn't look like nothing.
It wasn't bleeding or anything. It wasn't. We've all fought with.
I'd have kicked that in deeper, right into the bloodstream.
We've all fought with far worse. He's fought with far worse cuts and a weird one.
I don't know what he was expecting to happen. Like, stop the fight. Mark Goddard gets in his hands and knees and actually pulls it out.
A wee pair of tweezers. All right, carry on, Cedric.
Then we move on to this Friday night.
Poor old Francis.
Oh, we get caught up in the romance of this sport, didn't we?
And,
as the Fifers would say, Francis got his toys.
We'll post actually a live show and with just technical difficulties, so apologies to the
What was the outcome? What was the internet?
The internet.
The internet went down.
The internet was shite, aye.
Ben used it up in the hub all day.
Watching that Pornhub, man.
Young Jamie pulled all the plugs out before he left. Fuck yes. I'm away.
We're actually all set and all. We've been planned all week.
I know.
We got here and it didn't happen. So apologies to everybody that's listening. We did try our best.
Can I just say one thing about the Ngannou fight? For the first round, I know maybe I've got knocked out as the fight went on, but I didn't think it would have been an earlier finish if he didn't switch to southpaw. I don't know if he's noticed this, but before he got knocked in the first round, he done this switch to southpaw and he's still in southpaw. One, he's no a seasoned boxer that can do that.
He can switch in and out.
Then bring in something. Plus, if you're in southpaw, Joshua's best shot is his straight right down the middle, which is easier on a southpaw. So I feel that was just a crazy mistake to make. That obviously nearly got finished in the first round, but then led to the second round destruction. It's just like
we all did get caught up in the romance.
I bought
he can do it. He can do it. It was like the same as when we watched.
I actually said Joshua last week. You said again.
Remember Jake Paul was fought the Tommy Fury, and we were like, he's going to do it, and then you're like, come on, man.
I know. Afterwards, you do.
A guy that's spent his lifetime doing boxing, and then you've got a guy that's just kind of strolling in after having a knockdown against Tyson Fury.
I know. Joshua looked good though.
He looked massive, man.
Did you see him hitting the pads through the back?
Oh mate,
then you see Franny just touching him. I'm like, this hasn't got to go well.
It feels like though, and it feels like Joshua, all he did was quite basic.
Mm-hmm. Like that's all you
change the elevation, jab to the body, crash the fucking cross through. Fight over.
Tell me you've seen all the stuff online about it. People are saying it's fake.
It's just stupid. Fucking hell, go and stand there and let Anthony Joshua punch you in the face.
But that's the thing, like the angle you see it and then you nail them and then the angles all change. Can you fire up a guy called is it Trainer?
Aye.
I seen him the day.
The Thai boxing coach. He's good.
Does he breakdowns?
Aye.
So he'd posted it up and he's like, check this out. So you see one angle and you're like, I guess it kind of looks like it. Is it like Taylor 07?
It's not ER at the end, it's OR.
Do you think that Francis Ngannou has got to go through this life journey to where he's at to then fucking take a dive or get paid to fall, whatever they're thinking. It happens every fight, every big fight. There's always some sort of
on
conspiracy.
Instagram.
He got his head fucking blown off. Ref could have stopped at the second knockdown.
That last one was, see when they go on their ankle, plus they're a big fucking unit.
Backwards way.
This is horrible.
I was listening to 𝗟𝗘𝗔𝗧𝗛𝗘𝗥'𝗚 podcast. Whenever it's boxing, I always go to his podcast for it. And he was there. He said after they took Ngannou out the ring for 15 minutes, he was still like, fuck, I don't know where I am.
What about what was he saying about? That's the guy. What was he saying about the first one?
If you go to the very top, because it's just one of the most recent posts, I'm sure. That's it there. And this is
so this is the angle that they're showing everybody, and then it's like, it kind of looks like he misses him. But then they actually show all these different angles, and it absolutely fucking shakes the shit out of him. Bump. That's not even the worst one. Wait till you see the worst one for the back.
He actually slides along the canvas.
This is a guy, man. Buff.
See, the thing is, like, I don't feel sorry for Francis either because he's got 20 million in the bank.
Check this, bump. Imagine diving, dirty bastard.
Do you think it proves that Fury didn't train at all?
You know, he did say that.
I think styles make fights, and
100%.
And that's no Fury style.
Right.
Big heavy right hands. Fury likes to stand outside, jab the head off him.
Win every round.
Nimble.
He'll just jab, win a round. The whole round he'll win on jabs.
Did you see the stuff about him and 𝗟𝗘𝗔𝗧𝗛𝗛𝗛? Lending him the money because
it was cool.
It was the UFC had offered him 5 million, was it?
Did they not lend him like 100 grand or something?
I think it was 200 grand.
200 grand. Not bad to a wee pal fucking.
I hope he squared him up now, like.
Aye, but that's it. Like he was getting what he didn't make for his last fight in the UFC. How much was it? Do you know?
I've seen stats on it.
800 grand or something. 800 grand, 600 grand.
I don't think it was as much as that. I think it was closer to the 6. Was it 6?
Who was it against? Stipe?
Aye, 600,000.
600,000 he owed to 𝗟𝗟𝗔𝗧𝗛𝗏, and now he kind of betting himself. He kind of betting himself.
I'm giving you 200,
the
give me 210 back.
The UFC offered him the 5, and he's like, no. And then he just made 20 million for losing.
Plus 10 with the Fury fight, so 30 mil.
I think
0 and 2 boxer, 30 mil in the bank.
Good on him.
I know.
Like there's still opportunity for him boxing. He can still box Wilder. He can still go back and have that Tyson Fury match if Tyson Fury wants it. But it just shows you how fucked up the sport of boxing is at the moment. We're excited about this, and then we get another big news at the weekend as well.
Don't.
It's fucking ridiculous.
Don't do it, Mike.
Mike's an old man.
I hope he just hit somebody's chopper, man. Like, fuck.
How does Jake?
Everybody jump about hitting pads in his boxers.
I know. How does
Jake Paul get any credit for this? He either batters a 60-year-old man, or he gets a doing off a 60-year-old man.
I hope it's a batter.
How is there any? What is your angle here?
Money. Money.
Oh, it's on Netflix.
I know, that's fucked up.
I'm going to watch. I'm going to watch it.
We're all going to watch.
We're all going to watch.
You go watch.
I like Tyson.
I'll go watch.
But he went easy on the Roy Jones Jr. fight because
was that on exhibition?
Aye.
Was that fucking hard spar, wasn't it?
I hope he fucking goes for him.
But this potentially could be an exhibition as well.
I know.
This potentially could be an exhibition. The two boys just touching each other up.
Imagine Jake Paul sitting there saying to like his son in the future, done Mike Tyson, like.
Right. I done the baddest man in the planet.
I just pasted him, punched fuck him.
Seen your fight that announced you, then they're like, oh, he just grappled with a beard, you know? See that?
He was asking for you. The Canadian guy,
Steve guy,
who commentated. He said he's not on any social media or anything anymore.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. Severe MMA, isn't it? He's a nice guy.
He was very. He came and spoke to me at the end. He was like, don't know what to say about that one. He's like, kind of gutted for you.
I guess it's how the fight finished. When you watch somebody who dominates somebody, or as you like to say,
shagged him.
I was going to say shagged him. I was going to say big brother, but you like shagged him.
Big brother.
But you gave him it for pretty much 3 rounds, and then I cut ends that way.
Aye, but he was asking for you, saying he hopes you're doing well in that.
It's crazy how many people in our journey we've met, like the guys like Steph Lack. Like, when was the last time you thought about him? That's what I thought about when you said the Canadian boy, even though I know he's not Canadian. But there's these guys that come in your life in the world of the local scene and then disappear and they get about.
He was saying he's not on any socials anymore, so he's
been caught fucking about.
I don't know, maybe. He said he just was sick of it all, and I was like,
if you're working in the world of MMA social media, you kind of need to. He's been caught fucking about.
That guy looks like he skins animals though, that guy, man.
Think?
Aye, if I had to show you a picture of him, he's got a bit of roadkill under the bed or some shit, I don't know. Anyway, only 299.
Bit of Steve Kuklinski.
Go to Saturday, 299. What a card, man.
Aye.
Isn't it?
So good.
I watched all the prelims and then I was like, I'll go to bed and watch them the next
You
day.
want to start with the bottom then, Joanne Calderwood. She retired for the sport. Do you think she stays retired?
Maybe.
Aye.
I think
You
it
think
was
She looked pretty happy.
Aye. And then she went
Listen,
on
we all
Ariel.
want to go out in a high, but
She went on Ariel Helwani's show as well on Monday and was like, no, look, I've made up my mind here, this is it. So
Calderwood would.
aye, I don't know.
Maybe she wants to furrow some sprouts, not me, you never know. Like, life goes on.
what
not
age is
me.
she?
Oh, I don't know. She can't be much older than us.
35, I think.
Aye.
She's been fighting.
Stays in Vegas.
Aye,
The
fighting for
hubby
years.
owns a gym.
38.
38, is she?
Older thing.
Elder. Lon Murphy.
But like, the husband owns a gym.
Aye.
She stays in Vegas. That's
So
a good
she'll be.
life.
It's not a bad
So
life.
Big would be getting
And goes out with a win. Goes out with a win.
Big would be kicking her to the crib and getting a your model. So, like, you know what it's like sometimes.
Could
You just like sometimes you just like to trade in your motor for a better motor.
Once they start getting all wrinkly and all that, man. That's right.
30. Elson Bossack.
Sorry, Joanne. She does look a bit older though. When she was getting interviewed, you can see she's aged a bit. I think that's what some bad.
It's a lot of years of sparring and training.
that's
It's
it.
fucking
Some-
not going to do you any
some
favours.
wars in the
Aye,
cage and that.
For
My,
sure. She's had a couple of nasty cuts as well, actually.
Aye, my daughter was
Spinning back.
was a Joanne Calderwood fan because she was like the first female that she'd seen, and then I'd taken her to. Remember when the first UFC Glasgow came here? They done the ceremonial, not the ceremonial, the
Media day. Stuff
media
like
day
that.
hitting the pads
Oh,
on the
did
fruit
you know
market.
that?
So
Aye.
Open workout.
aye, the daughter came and she was like, Joanne Calderwood. It was a cool experience. She must have only been about.
You see the back fist?
Aye.
She's good with it.
I think
man.
that-
know,
I think
she's
that's
always
She's done in a
shoes.
lot of fights.
I think that's what won her the fight though, eh?
Aye, it's good. It looks good as well. If
But
you're a
I'm-
judge and you see big spinning back fists land on you,
Aye, I'm glad.
First fight of the
I'm
night, though.
probably not glad she's retired because I quite like her, but I'm glad that she's retired with a win. Not a lot of fighters do that.
as well. If she's saying to herself, that's yeah. If you're at peace with it, cool.
Aye.
Do you know what I mean? No unfinished business. Eh?
Good. But now a good opening card as well. Can you go right to the bottom? Just do we see some.
I do believe that all my picks are right and all yours was wrong.
Aye.
Isn't it?
No, I went with Sugar.
But you also went with Benoit and you also went
Easy.
with,
I went with
you went with Kevin Holland.
I
and
did. Aye. I still thought Kevin Holland was all right.
I watched Calderwood. I never watched any others. How did Pereira get on?
I didn't see it. But he won though, didn't he?
Rear naked in round one.
Remember when he first came on the scene, he was backflipping and fucking wheel kicking and gassed himself out and knew he's
Wild guy, yeah.
Aye.
So I was
early
like-
prelims.
I was literally just sitting in the house and the promoter of Budo was like, where are you, Chris? I swear to God. I was sitting with the feet up, right? So it's a funny story, but I'd put a bet on and I was playing the guitar, right? So I started recording it. I maybe click this bit in. Started to record myself playing to see how the sounds, if the song sounded alright. But I was waiting on a goal for Luton. For 4 teams, both teams to score. And I was waiting on a Luton goal for like 400 quid, right? It was 95th minute, it's 1-0. So I cashed out for 25 quid, right? So I'm trying to play this song, and the phone's recording still, but it's on mute, and I just see it go back to the Luton game in the 96th minute. I just cashed out 95 minute, and it's still recording. I didn't know. So I've clicked it, right? And it's like, it's a goal for Luton, it's 1 each. And I just cashed out, lost 400 quid. I'm like, fucking hell, fuck's sake. But my phone had failed. I didn't know it was still recording. And then as I went to listen back to the song, like,
That's
it,
fucking hell. So anyway, so I cashed it for 25 quid instead of waiting another minute for 400. I was raging. Then the Boodle guys was like, yeah, Chris, where are you? I'm like, on my couch. How? It was Barry Thompson. So you're supposed to be commentating. They know the show's already started. I'm like, fuck.
Where is that, Grangemouth?
Grangemouth. So I didn't. That's how I missed the start of the fights. The time I came home, but aye. So I ended up fucking showing up late, calling some fights, but it was good. The time I got in though, it was the Pedro Munoz fight I was fighting. So I missed the 𝗟𝗘𝗔𝗧𝗛𝗏 one as well, and the Pereira one.
I missed these as at work.
How did Cootie get on?
Beat. No, sorry, no, he got beat, aye.
Did he get beat?
Aye.
Did you see him dress up as a Hulk?
Aye.
Like how long would that take?
I know.
To get
I
on
think
enough.
Does it every time as well, eh?
He's pure
body
green
spray.
everywhere.
Like, I know how much a pain in the arse is to get a bit of blue off my face. His whole body's green, man. And all the hotel towels are just dyed green.
For Mississippi.
So you need to give a shout out to the guy, get the bet up for a couple of grand. Use
That's real,
messed me
man.
last
Used the
night.
old, used the leather 10.
Obviously did not listen to me.
No, it wasn't the leather 10. What's the promotion for McBookie?
You just follow the link in the description. £5.
He bet.
He put it for
Nine-
£5 on,
nine
put
fights.
on 9 fights.
Gets
Your
tw-
picks, and won how much?
2.5.
It was 2.5 grand. They said he took a few of your picks and chucked in a couple of his own, but aye. He said
Good on him, man.
He said he had a sore head the next day, as you can imagine.
Are we
Told me he
celebrate?
gave the kids a couple of £100 each as well. I was
Good
like,
on
that's
him, man.
quality, aye. Go and buy some Fitbot stickers.
One guy let me down for 3.5.
Who?
Almeida. After the first round, took Blades down 10 times in the first round. So I'm just like, this is that about go two ways. He's gassed for picking him up and taking him down, or he's just got to continue this. Second round, Blades fucking knocks him out. I'm just like,
What did you think about Gilbert Burns talking about takedowns? How good is his takedowns?
did you see?
Emotional for him
Did you see
after,
broke
eh?
his arm though?
He
Jack
broke. Aye. What's the guy called?
Jack Menalo.
Go and
Scroll up a wee bit.
Jack DM.
So we didn't butcher this.
Jack Della Mandolini.
So I broke his arm in the first round.
I know, and he went on to.
Some comeback though.
Aye. It was a great fight.
But
like,
every judge had gave Burns the first 2 rounds.
aye, look,
So he
I
was
thought
what?
Burns'
Aye.
takedowns were great. Like, I like Gilbert Burns.
Peter Yan. So what about Blades? Right, he came back and won that, and he's called for Tom Aspinall.
And Tom Aspinall said,
Said, yep.
let's go.
Aye, you're going to
I
get
think
it.
that's got to be the Manchester card they've been
I
talking
hope
about.
it's going to be 301, man.
I
know
it.
it's only it's maybe too soon for Blades, but he doesn't cut weight. Tom's in camp. 301 doesn't have a main event yet, so or it's maybe got a main event, but it's not been announced yet. So, but either that or the Manchester, like
That knockout was unbelievable for that place, wasn't it? Because he goes to kick and he falls and he's half balanced and still manages to generate that power and knock him out.
Blades is one of these
Maybe a hammer
guys.
fist,
Like,
I
he's
It's always been so close.
Nobody wants to fight him.
And
Nobody.
he was always up for fighting Ngannou. Like, mind when nobody would fight Ngannou, he was like, I'll fucking fight him again.
Right.
He's like, yeah.
He's wrestling shit hot.
Aye. But that made a fucking.
Is he just
threw him a bit.
is he just a jiu-jitsu guy?
Aye.
No striking. His striking looks a bit like, and it's a bad day when Paul Craig's ripping you in striking, but your striking didn't look great, mate.
Peter Yan gets one. He was due a win.
Song Yadong looked a wee bit standoffish. Like
I never
he was a
saw
bit-
it.
No, he was a wee bit. It's rather wrong to say scared, but aye, good old Peter Yan. But the MVP in Holland fight, man, what a fight! I did not expect it to go that way.
It was weird, eh?
What about the Undertaker walkout?
Brilliant. Did you see the Undertaker tweeting him back?
No, I didn't see that. I seen Dana White hated it though.
Did he?
Aye,
Why?
he wasn't a fan. He doesn't like it all.
What does he want you to do? Just,
The entrance and the showman.
I thought it was pretty good.
I thought it's all part of it, eh?
Was there not?
Part of his game, innit?
Was he not wanting to do something different?
Oh, I don't know.
Was he not on Ariel Harwani saying that he was wanting to do something different?
Aye, so MVP went on Ariel's show after. He said he asked for the lights to go out in the arena, and he appears in the octagon. The lights go back out, he disappears, then does walk out.
Oh, that'd be cool.
So he's in the
I mean,
cage,
you'd be
he's not in the cage.
fucked. You would be fucked, like running back and forward, but that'd be cool.
That would be
cool.
Aye, that would be cool.
But now he's let the cow out the bag. I would have liked it if we never knew.
Well, Dana White wasn't going to let that
Aye,
happen
you're
anyway.
not getting a day anyway.
Aye.
I'm not.
I wasn't too impressed with Kevin Holland, though, to be fair. I think he just couldn't figure out his style.
He couldn't get comfortable, eh?
Like we sat here last week and we're like, MVP's getting fucked up.
His takedown defence was good as well. Everything was good. He was just loose. He was relaxed. He was that like.
So let's say MVP goes in at the top 10, top 8. Who'd you put him up against?
He says he doesn't want to fight Wonderboy because two of them,
Might be a-
cause they're so similar. It could be shite basically.
What about him
boring.
versus Ian Gary?
I like it.
Would you buy tickets to that?
Or even that JDM guy, Jack, because they're all similar.
Either all that kind of movement where you're going to have Gilbert Burns. I think you put him up against somebody who's an elite grappler like Gilbert Burns,
You get
then it's a
fucked.
bad situation for him. But you're obviously not wanting MVP just to get flung in with the lines and put him in against, is it, he's no Russian. Sham. What's his name?
𝗟𝗘𝗔𝗦𝗧.
Aye, you don't put him in against him, right? Because you're going to get fucking dry humped.
I feel if you're going to make your buck back with MVP because he's
You put him up
38,
against-
I think he's older. So you've not got a lot of time left with him.
Aye, you need to get him up
So
into the...
maybe, especially like the English cards, maybe a good opponent in there. Maybe, as you say, it needs to be a striker. You don't want to bring in that guy that's got to wrestle fuck him like
Aye.
a Burns or a Kobe or whatever. Somebody like that will just control you in the ground. Where
Aye.
he's clearly come on to a big wage, I think, because Bellator were like, he was staying with Bellator at one point because they were paying
Aye,
him
they were
well.
giving him some money.
So I think UFC they'll need to make their buck back with him, I think. So
Aye, they will have to kind of build a show around them.
That's been two guys for Bellator have came over and smashed it.
Aye.
And Chandler and him.
Done well,
Two of
aye.
their champs. So
I don't know who. I like the Ian Gary fight
Aye.
it's good, isn't it?
because
Like,
it's Ian Gary would need to solve that puzzle as well.
I think Ian Gary could beat him. And then I think you give Ian Gary more kudos for, well, like, if you don't like
Depends.
if you don't like Ian Gary, you
Aye.
don't like all his shit, right? What's going on in his personal life? You got to give the kid props for his actual skill, and you're going to have to push him anyway. He's young, he's exciting, and
Keen to fight.
aye,
He wants
so
to
you
fight.
put him up against MVP, as you're saying. MVP's that little bit older, so maybe it's a win-win for both of these guys. MVP wins, and he's beat the young up and comer. MVP loses, and it's like, well, he's just a wee bit too young and a wee bit too no experience, but MVP's getting older, and this kid's the next generation. So
They might go with
interesting.
Lukey, actually. He's probably an alright style for him, for MVP. Lukey's
I was super impressed with MVP, man. That scale.
He was really good. He was much better than I thought. Like you say, I thought Kevin Holland would have I mean, it wasn't like it was miles apart, but towards the end of the third round, it started to get a bit silly. Like, you knew that.
How frustrated was Kevin?
Aye,
Holland that
you
last,
could see he was
that
just
last
getting
sort of
so
round where he was
fucking.
like,
Aye, couldn't get anything going, eh?
See when you're coming out and saying like I'm not going to lose to a Bellator guy, and then you lose to a Bellator guy.
Aye.
So it's like
I know.
you're putting yourself out there already.
I know.
For the fall, know what I mean?
Aye.
And there's clearly world class fighters in Bellator.
Oh, you were daft if you thought MVP was pish. Like, it's a silly attitude to take.
Just got an awkward style.
It wasn't that I thought he was pish, because I always thought he was super skilled. I just thought that the level of opponents he was fighting in Bellator
Aye.
were definitely favourable for him.
Aye.
That's
Aye,
what I
it's
thought.
easy doing a highlight reel against shite guys, they were shite or cans. But he still had some good wins where Paul Daly or Lima, he still went on to beat these guys, even though Lima knocked him out. He ended up getting that one back.
It was a nasty one.
Paul
too.
Daly as well. So they're still class fighters. So he's came to the Superior League, and Kevin Holland isn't he a mug? Let's face
No.
it.
No, he's in the
Very
mix.
good.
But he's still a tricky opponent for anybody. He stays on the outside. He's a showman.
Likes a bit of shit talk.
Aye,
Like,
so
that could maybe put you up.
It's the way the kickboxers the way they blitzed in. They cover like
I
the
loved
size
it.
of this
He
desk.
was doing the wee trip where he was
Aye, I
coming
saw
across
it.
and then
Aye.
just
That's it.
Sweet.
And they actually kept knocking him down with
Aye.
it as well. And you're like, fucking, that must be a pain in the arse.
what about the elbow?
Aye.
The look away elbow bump.
Stuff like that. So
He was entertaining.
it'll be good to see who he gets
That's what
next.
gets the people going.
Exactly.
He's talking about like a couple then getting Leon for the title. So I don't know about that.
Maybe need to push it though.
Why
Like
not,
you say, they need return on their investment. Why not let them get a couple of fights?
Here's something. Would you rather see Leon Edwards fight Bilal, or would you rather see him fight MVP next?
easy.
Exactly.
Easy.
There you
MVP
go.
all day.
Exactly.
I don't want to see Bilal fight anyway.
I don't want to see
Bilal,
Bilal
but-
at all.
If he was in my backyard, I'd shut the
Shut
curtains.
the
Can you fire up that card again? I think we've got the last two, haven't we? We've got
DP, Diamond.
I'm now very upset
What a guy.
at Benoit Saint Denis. I didn't think he was this guy.
He's just not
Moaning about
as
the
experienced.
antibiotics, mate.
Aye, it came down to experience here. Like, I thought the first round, I was like, oh, this is going to go this way.
What about his comment? You're the man, Joe. He's like, I'm just a man.
I'm just a man, Joe.
I like his wee one-liners sometimes. Sometimes when he's in guys' faces after it and all, what he done with Hooker and all that, that was a bit
This is the one
cunty.
with Chandler. This is my house. And Chandler went, what, the Modelo sign? Because the Modelo sticker's on the floor. He's like, what, the Modelo sticker? And he was like, shut
That's
up.
some record. 38 losses.
I know.
30 wins, 8 losses. Buff, man. Well
He's
done.
got the dog in him.
Big fights, too.
He is.
Big fights.
The hooks, man.
Boom.
They're just clean. They're all clean, man. That right hand that dropped him.
He's a fucking... I think we didn't give him credit for being a big hitter either.
Aye, we were sitting here last week again and we
Who's
were
didn't?
like,
I never.
I was the same. I was sitting here last week thinking, hey,
I couldn't believe he was underdog. I know he had your man had a good first round.
Aye, he did.
But DP's always... That was a 5-rounder as well, man.
But it bothers me that he's turned round and went, because the antibiotics, I wasn't myself.
Aye, just take it in the chin.
Mate, you just got knocked out by probably one of the best fighters ever in the weight division. It's cool. We're all right with it.
That was some holy hidden seed bit.
It's not the first time the French have lost, not I mean, fuck's sake.
Well,
Have we come back to this? Aye.
they like to collaborate. That's what the French do.
Collab.
Collaborators. That's all they are.
What do you think about the main event?
How good Sugar Sean, mate. We knew he was good, eh? But fucking hell.
Look at the heat map, man.
Aye.
Chio got fucked
Poor
up.
Chio, man.
He wasn't looking good after the fight, eh?
What about that knee?
The one he flushed to the dish, man. But then Sugar was trying to chase that and get that one big knee again. I thought like his striking was so impressive.
Everything just looked crispy.
He's clean.
Just like
Even when he
ping,
goes to
ping,
south,
ping,
bop,
ping,
bop,
ping.
when back,
And then what about the call out after it?
I like it.
Like, if you're him, you're obviously going to move a weight class so you don't have to fight fucking Marab.
Aye.
Like, I'd be doing anything to stay away from
The
Marab.
way I see it is like Taporia obviously is great, but he's small. He really is very small. He's two good strikers, so this is a better one for the fans for showing, and instead of just getting ragdolled for 5 rounds off Marab.
And that's what's going to happen.
That's what would happen.
Like, Marab's so impressive.
And that's what Marab should do.
That looks like Marab's jacket. You remember when he's showing off Sugar? Like,
But what about the body shot at the very last second, man?
It
That landed
looked
on-
a bad one, eh?
Aye, he
Looked
said-
sore.
Went to his knees after it.
Aye.
it was a great, all round, a fucking great card.
Poor Chio, man.
Miami. Did we see anything about Chio and Masvidal? Did
I've
they-
not seen it. So
Did
the UFC had moved Chael Hotel. They gave him security.
Gave him security.
Did they really?
Aye,
We're
it's
armed
fucking
and everything.
hilarious, man.
Aye.
Armed security. Armed security. What the fuck?
The American
Weird,
guys.
like, eh?
But no, what a 299. And I'm going to go out there and say about 300.
It's not as good.
No, I'm actually excited for it. Like, see, after the last few weeks of fucking nailing this card, see when I
You
was
finally looked at the card and
I
seen it was
looked
good.
No. Somebody posted it like yesterday, and I was like, "Yeah, bastard! I'm going to have to go in here tomorrow and be like, the card's not that bad." But like, I see they moved Bo Nickel to the main card, and they've put
Cody?
No, they've put the light heavyweight fight.
Oh, Yuri.
Yuri
Yuri Prohaska and Rakic
Rakic
is now
and
the-
aye.
Rakic isn't.
The featured prelim.
Yuri's not happy because Rakic was flagging the thing with flag. Was it Czech or Russian flag? I don't know.
What did they say?
I don't know. He says the flag looks silly or something. Some shit like that. I know. Have you been seeing Cody doing the...
Mate, look at this for a pre. Like,
I thought you were going to see a card there. I was like, get the fuck, man.
Like, mate, I'm in. I'm
He's
hanging.
saying it's been shite for months.
I know.
Holly Holmes fighting shoulders there. Look at that reel I sent you.
Man, she's
the
fucking-
shoulders on her are massive.
She's built like Lego, man.
Can I see an actual picture of Kayla Harris?
I'll show you some nudes.
Big stuff.
Maybe just going to have to go into
Google.
Google. Aye.
The one she put up the day. You see that one? With the white tab on?
No, I'll have to.
She got the old fucking
Jacked, man. She got the heavy.
sweaty sweat.
Cheesy peeps. Look at this.
Jesus.
That's silly.
Fucking hell.
No, you sadder, bro.
And she's moving down a weight class, is that correct?
Aye.
Right. That's fucking.
She's going to attempt it anyway.
Hey, what the fuck?
So have you been seeing Cody Garbrandt doing the fight simulation and the PI? No. So see where the ping pong table and that is? No,
Yep.
You know what I'm talking through the offices?
Yep.
So he's been like through there warming up, then he comes through the doors, people are all watching it, like an actual fight, and goes into the cage at the PI upstairs and that. But he's been doing it all week and done it last week. It's quite cool to watch kind of the behind the scenes and that, and he's got like the UFC gloves on and that, like
Getting into
short gloves and no shinies and that, so it's like proper have the fight feel. That's quite cool. I haven't seen that in the PI before.
It's a good idea.
Aye, like everybody watching as well, fans and that.
So it's all party, eh? There's no anything that gives
But
you
I think he's opening it up.
300?
I think so.
Is it? Can you file that in?
He's got Figueiredo, I think. That's a fight.
Good card.
Great card. Fuck. We have been saying how great a card is.
I know you have, and I've been like, it's been pish. But see, when I'm looking at it now, I'm thinking, you know what? Because I wasn't.
Who's going to win then? Who's your money on? Potan or fucking Hill?
I was going to say the same thing there. Who's you like for it?
I'm going to go Hill. I'm going to go Hill.
Because he's got better fundamentals. That's what he says, isn't it?
Right.
My fundamentals are better everywhere.
Yeah, I'm going to go Hill.
Told you?
Aye.
Oh, Jim Miller.
I think you get Jim Miller. Right, it's pretty good.
I hope Bobby Green doesn't shut him out, man. That's a possibility, isn't it?
Bobby Green's good.
Aye, it's a good. It's a
Chrissy
good.
Patterson there.
I just can't. Aye, that's.
Didn't that was on it?
Moicano.
Aye, Turner.
Aye.
It's a quick turnaround for him. Laying the pipe, my friend.
What's this, a month
See
away?
that?
Is this card
No.
1 month away?
Saying he was shagging the guy's wife.
Really?
Tongborough, did you see
Moicano.
Cody?
Laying the pipe, my
Did
friend.
you see Cody Garbrandt with whose wife is he sitting next to? Taking his sloppy seconds.
Oh, jeezy peeps.
Did you see this? I think it was just posted today or yesterday.
Laying the pipe, my friend.
Cody looks like he just shags See, if you saw him, you'd be like, he's just driving about in that G-Wagon with the windows down, like pulling up to birds all right?
Fucking right, man.
What's happening? You getting in?
Remembers me, Matt.
Not Cody
Teenage
Garbrandt.
years.
Cody.
In the Saxo. No, the G-Wagon.
The Corsa.
I had a Saxo. Do you have a Corsa? I had a wee Saxo.
Aye, it's not Cody Garbrandt. It's Cody.
Sandhagen?
Nah, it's not even Cody. It's Cody. Nah, Cody.
White guy or a black guy?
He's white.
Right. Narrows it to
Corey. Oh, Kobe.
Kobe.
Aye.
What was that saying? Cody.
Cody and Corey.
Kobe.
Kobe.
Right, go and find Kobe's post about him beefing somebody's.
He does this a lot though. He's done it before with Jorge Masvidal's
he
ex-wife.
makes some of
and
it
that.
though, doesn't he?
Yeah,
No, I don't think so.
I love this Diego Lopez guy. He's quality.
Aye,
Is that dude with a wee mullet?
He's never in a born fight.
Aye.
What's changed your mind on the card then? Because you were hating it for
I know.
He
I've
actually-
always loved
he
it. What are
actually
you
just
talking
looked
about?
at the card.
No. I had seen the fights and I was like, I was wanting some razzmatazz. I was wanting.
You're one of Conor McGregor.
I was wanting.
circus.
I wanted all singing. I wanted bells, whistles, and then when you think about it, and it's like, right. Although it'd be good to see Conor McGregor fighting on the card, it'd be good to see somebody like Izzy on this card fighting against, don't know, Whitaker. So I'm just firing out some names there.
Izzy's shite.
It's no Conor, isn't he? Conor just brings all the stuff post fights and pre fights, whereas this card fights is going to is fundamentally a very good card.
It's good because he's got the Andrade Rodriguez fight for a piss break.
Did you?
So you can get back to the
Did
good
you find
fights.
that?
Then Holy home, same again, shite break. You're on the
still winning
patsies, you need a shite.
Shoulders.
What is it? They're still looking for it. Anyway, so bounce back up.
Yous are murdered at this.
Mate, aye, Big Chaz, I know. Who we got?
So, are you talking about Polyana Viana?
Could be Andy, mate.
She was grappling with Pereira, but basically he'd commented something on it like
Taking my sloppy seconds.
Whereas months ago when that came out, Polyana was talking about Kobe wanting her to like stick a couple digits up.
Aye, that's right, I've seen that in fact.
Right, I just seen that today then. Right.
Aye.
I'm glad someone in here knows about MMA and is up to date with current events.
You went, aye.
Not me.
Ass fingering.
Haps.
There's a nice wee piss break right there
Aye,
as well.
sorry. Aye.
there's a
I forgot
couple.
about that one.
Aye, you can get a wee piss
Handy.
break in. So after you've had the excitement of watching Justin Gaethje absolutely fucking kill Max
Go
Holloway,
make yourself a sandwich. Do a shite.
then you can get.
Just in case you kill Max Holloway.
No, he won't. He fucking will.
All you want, use behave.
Been wrong yet?
Aye.
Name my time.
Benoit didn't St. Dennis.
He was not well.
Kevin Holland, Ngannou, there's three I've gave you. You said the card was shite, no, it's amazing.
I said it was
I don't
alright.
think it's amazing. I think it's a very good card.
It's fucking amazing, look at it.
Right.
Even the prelims are fucking
The problem is
deadly.
every week is good. Every week is good.
So
Even
how
this
is Max
weekend with
Holloway going to
Tuivasa?
get battered after?
I like Tuivasa.
Is the card good? But
He's good.
How is Max Holloway got to get smashed off fucking Simple Jack then? What's going on there? how can Holloway no take a punch? Can he no fire back?
no.
himself?
He definitely can take a punch, but just in case he's fucking relentless.
See
He
Max
hits
Holloway
hard.
doing this before, when he fought Poirier. It wasn't he? It was one-sided.
I just don't want
That's
Max
all.
to get hurt. Like,
I'm just basing it. I'm basing it off what's happened before.
like see Rocky 4 when Apollo Creed dies in the octagon in the ring to Ivan Drago, and the black cornaments are like flinging in the towel. Like, leave him alone. That's what. That's the meme.
Can you click on Cody Brundage? Because this is the only guy I don't know on the card, just to see if they're giving Bo Nickel a fucking hand me down.
Yeah.
Was that 5 and 3 there?
5-3.
Fuck's sake.
Hey.
This guy doesn't deserve to be on UFC 300 just
Aye,
so,
but Bo Nickel
so they
needs
can
to
fire
fire
Bo
some
Nickel
cunt.
a bone, man.
Main card as well.
Fucking gimp.
Main card.
But this sport, you know what happens when one guy's meant to win and they're pushing the other guy. Sometimes.
I would say 300, at least give him a test, man. 5 and 3, what is Bo Nickel? 4-0, 5-0, some shit?
3-0, I think.
No, I think that was before he got to UFC.
Going back and click on
Brundage. Well, easy money there then, eh?
Click on who, sorry?
just come back out of that and see the card so we can see what Bo Nickel's record is.
That's
Aye, they're giving him this all-American, like, America.
I think Oliveira's got to get beat. If he,
I think he'll go the same way as
What's Bo Nickel?
some there.
Aye. You click on
Young ginger fellow.
the internet's done.
Aye.
5-0. There you go.
That's what I said.
Like I said.
So UFC 300 then.
Good card. Good. But then we're going to be speaking about it for the next fucking 4 weeks, so I'm going to be flip-flopping. He's a flip-flopper.
Get Cage Warriors at Manchester this weekend as well, I think.
Aye.
Is Thingy fighting that? Guy with the big ears?
Clamp.
Clamp.
Aye.
Clamp. And
Think for the
Title, eh?
Aye.
Title fight. So you've got the Unplugged card on the Friday night. That's in the BT Studios in London.
What's the
And
unplugged card?
No audience.
So let's see what I thought the world title one. With
thought-
no crowd.
I thought the first one they did. It's weird as fuck.
Why? Why is
know.
that a thing?
It's just like
It's just an
Contender.
extra wee show in the BT Studios. So it's like an invitational thing.
Right, and then you've got the actual main card in Manchester.
No, that's Saturday. Friday, Saturday.
This is Friday, the
London.
Unplugged's London
Yep.
Unplugged, and then they go to Manchester for the actual.
Saturday at the BEC.
Aye.
I think we were supposed to fight in this. George Hardwick.
I had to pull
He
it.
broke his jaw. He's also not defended the title in well over a year as well.
I saw him doing it. Hangway. He was at
Newcastle.
Almighty.
Almighty.
Aye, cornering somebody there. I think on before me, or maybe a couple on before me. Dylan was talking to him, but
Aye. So I don't know whether they're going
Unusual
to
guy.
do something with the belt. If I win, I'm going to be asking questions what's happening with it. Even if they do want to do an intern or whatever.
I've got
been a
I've
while.
got a question about the old contract. Did you sign?
I've not signed in.
Still not signed.
Uh-huh.
are they pushing?
They've not pushed since they asked about a good while back.
Aye, it's been a while.
I think they maybe just want to get Glasgow out the way first. I don't
And
know.
then deal with it then. Sean Clancy had an opponent. The guy's pulled out.
Nay. Just this,
aye,
day.
it's just this business.
Aye, they'll get him somebody.
This should be like something.
We'll get him
We
somebody.
should see.
easily.
Somebody should go through my and just see how many times I say, it's just this business, because I feel like I say it all the time. You know what it's like in this business.
We do.
It's a game we play.
We know.
So
It's a shame for him.
in Manchester tonight, Saturday, there's a couple of title fights.
That you know what'd be cool? Like, I know obviously it's one fight, but sometimes you need a title, somebody to fill in a title.
Fucking fling him in.
Fling in the old fucking Clancy.
If he's ready. He'd beat the boy who's the champion, isn't he?
Is that? Did you ask for him? Didn't you?
He's no there. He's left.
Is he?
He's in the. He just got announced for the Ultimate Fighter.
So it's vacant.
So the belt's vacant.
So the Bullet,
Sorry, mate.
and who's the Mexican chick? Is it Grasso?
Yes.
They two are doing the new Ultimate
The new
Fighter.
Ultimate Fighter. I've seen that. And he's been picked up for
He's
it.
been picked up. So has Fletcher for Next Gem in Liverpool and Paddy McGrory for Ireland.
What Fletcher?
Nathan Fletcher, he was the bantamweight guy. So it must be I think it's bantamweights and middleweights because the welterweight champ has actually went up. That guy, guy that I asked for, the Cage Warriors welterweight champ, he's actually went up to so it's middleweights for the Ultimate Fighter. So he's actually went up to go in there. So they took 3 for Cage Warriors for it.
Are you able to get a list of the fighters that are in it? No.
Take me down. I'd have
a wee look in it.
been a nice wee. I'd have done that.
Aye.
Get me out of there. But it's like, do you want to be coached after a woman?
Well,
Jake, you could be coach staff woman.
I could be coach staff MD. I was coach staff Brian Gallagher, so. So when it comes to like getting coach staff women, I don't think it matters, and I don't think it matters taking, because obviously I'm woke as fuck.
No, you could.
What about you?
Couldn't. I don't know.
Drop and give me 20,
I don't know,
Bungard.
because they're at the pinnacle. They were the champions of UFC.
Who would you like to
Bullet.
be? The Bullet.
Bullet,
Aye,
man,
thought
all
that
day.
would be your answer.
All day.
Who would you like to pump it?
The Bullet.
The Bullet. I kind of like Grasso. I think she
See her
looks a wee
shooting the
bit.
guns and all that. Cowboy cowgirl boots on that, shooting the big guns. I'm all for
Girl
it.
boots.
You seen it? You seen her in the desert?
Oh, was that with Sean Strickland actually?
I don't know.
Did
I don't know
something.
what porn you're watching, man. But
Why do
Sean
you think she
was
did
in
it?
it.
Remember?
I do watch porn. I'm out of the porn
He's a
game.
good guy. So these some of the guys and girls. that
Not
are
a
gonna
good
be on
guy.
it. Is it just males?
Which is weird for two female sides there. Jan Bacchus, Backer, Athens, Greece. He was the welterweight champ. So as for him, Paddy McGrory, he's a good guy. He's for Ireland, I know him. And who's our one?
Quite a few Europeans, man. That's pretty good.
I like how he's specified there.
Up top of you.
West Belfast.
Up top of you.
So made sure you know, eh?
See, Nathan Fletcher, 8-1, Liverpool. He's for Paddy's gym. He was supposed to fight Rhys McEwen for the title and stuff like that. So they've took 3 for Cage Warriors, one of the champions as well. So
I'm rooting for this guy.
obviously, you stopped watching Ultimate Fighter a long time ago. But
Do you think Thingy's consumed it? Dana White's contender
it's
series?
still. If I can get to the UFC, and it still has its purpose for certain fighters.
What route would you rather take?
One fight,
Contender series.
all or nothing, innit? And you get to put
It's
on
a
a show.
good- aye.
You need to
But
stay with these cunts. You need to listen to them. They may be annoying you or whatever.
They definitely will be.
Let me bang, bro.
Plus you're fighting,
and then
you're
you're
fighting like
definitely
3
going to be a
times.
fucking meme.
Yeah,
like
aye.
it doesn't matter what you do. There's going to do something, and you're going to be.
And you're fighting 3 times in quick succession, really. So you could be banged up as well. Know what I mean?
Do you get paid for fighting in the contender?
Yes, you do. And they
Oh, they
give
can-
you bonuses as well if you get a finish.
And the
Sorry,
the Ultimate Fighter.
tough or contender.
But that's tough.
Tough, they definitely give you a bonus if you get a finish. I remember they would give you money. But it was like 5 times. It wasn't
But then
even-
you're also
not the same
you're
as-
also getting like a kind of, for people that watch the Ultimate Fighter, you're getting like you're building a fan base very quickly.
Aye.
People are going to buy into you like, oh, this is the guy I
TV
like.
show. Plus,
That's no bad. $7 grand payout.
there's been lots of the winners that went on to win the actual title for the Ultimate Fighter as well. So it's a good bit of history in there.
What was the first one you watched, Ultimate Fighter?
The first
Rampage. Were you right there for
Forrest.
day one?
Forrest, aye.
Forrest.
Were you the same?
I bought
Diego
the DVD
Sanchez.
box set.
Diego Sanchez won that as
Aye.
well.
We're arguing with Stephen Bonner about eating the asparagus. Do you remember? Don't tell me what to do. You're not my dad. And he's like, I might know your mum.
Chris Lieben was just steaming all the time.
He sent a book.
So they put him outside in a sleeping bag, steaming, and they went. I think it was Josh Koscheck and that. Like,
Aye, he was in it too.
put the hose in his sleeping bag and turned it on, man.
You know, burst his hand open because he punched
punched
that
the door.
bastard.
He came in, just wrecked the place, man.
Aye, burst all his fucking
Somebody was
hand.
sleeping. I can't remember who it was. Somebody just woke up in like a sleep like Chris Leavens or a tap him, just melted the door and blood everywhere. They're shooting it, and guys like, I didn't know what was going on, man. Like, what the fuck?
Have you heard the story about Brendan Schaub?
Oh, when they want to batter the boy.
Aye, because he's been racist, and it's like Kimbo Slice.
because
And he
he's
goes in, he thought
and
he was
Ultimate
black.
Fighter.
Aye,
He thought
no,
he's
he
a
was
black
black. And he goes in and wakes him up. Listen, man, he's talking shit about our people. When he's like, I'm white, and he's like, man, didn't know. That's why I like him. You never know. I thought it was quite funny.
Who was that again? Kimbo and someone else.
Aye.
Eh? They went and fucking smoked another boy.
Aye, because they were being a bit offensive
Being
to
racy.
Aye.
Looks.
And they're like, they're waking up Brendan Schaub. They're like, they've been offensive to our people, man. Like,
Did you see Shaw flip his truck?
I did see this.
He's a sausage.
He's a weird guy, eh?
Aye, the guy lives some life. Let's be honest. He was a fighter.
Shame about his wife.
What's her?
Not a city boy at all. He's a bit of a... She does what she wants, like.
Is she?
Aye. Post bikini pictures and that. Herself. Naked.
For fuck's sake.
Naked.
They shouldn't go on holiday, should they?
You
Listen,
hate,
I'm going to be honest.
you hate to see that.
Round
for a
about
successful
summertime
guy.
is when I do my best work. Between the months of July and August, like, who's on holiday? Oh, fucking hell.
Do my best prowling.
Talking about prowling, have you seen all the stuff about fucking P. Diddy?
Been fucking some ass.
That's where the rumours are.
What, guy ass?
Yes.
Yes. Usher is one of the guys.
Shagging Usher?
Stretched out Usher.
One of the guys is called Usher.
Who else? A few people. The Game said he fucking cracked onto him, eh? Said he was going to have to suck the dick, like.
Aye.
What?
So
Promise,
there's
yeah.
a, there's a guy.
This is all.
What do you mean?
Who's the
P. Diddy's been riding guys.
Right, I know that, but what about the
right,
game sort of dick?
Said he was going to, if he wants to make it in the music business and that, he's going to have to.
You got to be a bad boy for
P.
life.
Diddy said to the game, you need to suck my dick if you want to. Right, okay.
Right. So there's a guy. There's a lawsuit happening now between. No, it's no Little Caesar. It's somebody else.
50 Cent.
One of the. Go and see if you can find what the lawsuit is. So there's a lawsuit currently going on with him, and the guy was working on one of his albums, and he was staying with P. Diddy all the time, and he's like, it's like a fucking dossier, and it's like trafficking, getting underage women fueled in drugs, sexual misconduct. Who's the guy that's actually
towards a producer?
Rodney Lil Rod Jones.
Lie.
He doesn't sound white.
He's one of the brothers. So he's
Music guy.
aye. So he said that. So Puff Daddy, the way it worked is, he's employed him for like so many, like say it's a year or whatever it is. He's employed him, and in he makes his property of Puff Daddy, because Puff Daddy's paid him to be part of this team. But he was staying in his house, and that's what he said. Puff Daddy's got cameras everywhere, and he's got like loads of footage of celebrities. He also goes into tell the story about how the producer guy, one of the guys that tried to beef him was 𝗟𝗑 Gooden Jr. Go and see if you can get the picture. It's Cuba with his arm around him, and the guy's like, you're in Puff Daddy's house, right, living on Puff Daddy, and 𝗟𝗑 Gooden Jr.'s wanting to beef you. Puff Daddy, he said, this was one of the stories, fucking hilarious as well. So Puff Daddy had been trying to beef him, right? He then, this is all allegedly, by the way, he then...
You've not really been wrong on these, to be fair.
He then wakes up, the wee guy Jones wakes up the next morning, right, in bed with Puffy, 2 whores, and he's like, I just felt like I'd been drugged. And he was walking about Puff's house. So Puff, what he said is Puff had drugged him and taken advantage of him with these 2 fucking whores. He also tells a story where he has to go to he goes to a certain strippers and wears a hat, bad boy for life, and it lets all the women know that Puff's in town, and he then has to, then they all come with him. How fucking wild's that? But that's what he's saying. So the whole thing is,
guy's got too much money.
Aye, he's doing a bit of the beefing. There you go. Like, that's the producer, and he's like, hey baby,
come with me, son.
That Cuba bill?
That's El Cuba.
Show me the money.
Show me your dick.
Aye.
So Cuba's trying. That's what they're saying.
Guy's just horny on the nozzle, know what I mean? Fuck.
Did you see the stuff with Jamie
Cocaine makes you
Carragher?
horny, man.
Did you see the Jamie Carragher thing?
Aye.
No, I haven't.
Who's
What's
he been
this?
shagging?
I'll bring it up.
Go on.
No, he just basically...
He looks like he
talked about
likes
when he was
it,
at the podium material and Mika Richards and the woman. Aye. And he's like, I've not neglected anybody because she's a Man United fan, and Jamie...
Loyal. I'm loyal.
To who?
Manchester United. Thank you very much.
Looks nice.
Not to Malik.
Not to who?
Why would you even say that?
Our man.
He hasn't had a mention in the
Malik.
show yet,
He hasn't had a mention. He could have had a better mention, don't you think?
But see when...
Big Terry's face here.
Aye.
He's like,
where'd you see Mika Richards? Play it one more time. See, as soon as he says no to Malik,
No,
Mika
loyal.
Richards just looks to the
Loyal.
ground.
Who?
My jacket
Manchester
looks
Watch the
nice.
guy on the right.
Thank you
My
very
jacket
much.
looks nice.
Not to Malik.
Man, fucking Carragher off his nut, man.
The lads obviously know
that'll
what's
be
been
a
going on there.
heavy backlash to that, man.
so this lassie's
Aye, man.
been good to the boys, and Carragher's called her on it.
There's a whole thing that like her and Thierry Henry are quite flirty and all
Hey,
that on the
va-va-voom.
show and va-va-voom.
It's Thierry Henry, to be fair.
Aye, big TH, man.
wouldn't want your
Terry
missus-
Henry wants to beef you, you're getting beef.
You wouldn't want your missus working with him, eh?
Aye.
They wouldn't. They wouldn't be.
He's out laying class on left, right and centre.
He doing whatever he wants. He just gives them the look, eh? That's it. 𝗟𝗘𝗔𝗧𝗛𝗘𝗥, man, he's so funny. Him and Roy Keane together is
Roy
class,
Keane's
man.
fucking top
Class.
Top tier.
I was at the old soccer on Sunday, sorry.
I seen that, mate.
Aye.
I fucking...
It wasn't a puck drop like the ice hockey. It was more a full day with, like, before it was with some of the Lisbon Lions.
That's pretty cool.
Aye, Lions related to my mum. It's my mum's uncle, actually.
Is it?
Yeah, John Clark. Won the European Cup. He used to be the kit man as well. So I was having tea with him, right? Obviously, a legend. He's a Celtic football.
I'm assuming you've met him before, yeah?
I've said hello to him a few times, but
no actually had
never
that
a conversation.
Conversation.
So I was sitting down having a cup of tea. He's like, Chris, you from Hollowtown? I'm like, aye. I'm a wee from Hollowtown. So you're from Hollowtown? I'm like, aye. He's like, do you know the Yorkshire Ripper used to drink in the pub in Hollowtown? Like right in front of everybody. I'm just like, he's not a relation, John. No. The full place is going. He's like, I don't know how I go into that actually. It's funny. But
there we go.
done that. I took Sean, who you've obviously met.
Aye,
Paul,
that's pretty cool. Was her
Longstaff.
dad buzzing?
Aye.
Good on him, man.
We go into the tunnel, they take us out. So I'm standing in the tunnel, but the game's still going. Just waiting for the players, the half time to go so they can come off and I go on the pitch. As soon as the whistle goes, I'm standing away to the side though. As soon as the whistle goes, Brendan Rodgers gets up, just bolts right towards me, man. How you doing? Big handshake for the gaffer, man. Brendan Rodgers. And I was kind of took aback a wee bit.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, fucking, how you doing? Is that, how you doing? All right? All good? I was like, aye, man. I was just like, fucking.
Did he call you woman, lady? What was it? What was it he said?
Good girl.
Good girl.
Good girl. Went on the park, obviously. Turns out my mate was a photographer and all, taps me on the shoulder, blah, blah. I draw in the Paradise Windfall, which was 10 grand to a guy from Inverness who won it.
Good.
So then after it, Joe Hart gave me his gloves as well.
I seen that as well, man. Signed.
So he actually messaged me yesterday. I woke up to a DM for him and it was just like, sorry about the signature on them. He's like, because when they're wet, the signature was fine on them. He's like, but I'm going to send you a new pair, another pair. I'm like, listen, that's fine. These ones are fine. So I'm going to frame them, put them up in the gym, whatever. But I've always been a big Joe Hart fan. Even when he played for Man City, won the league and all that. I know he's an English goalkeeper, but I always liked the way he spoke and like when he came to Celtic, seems like a big character in the dressing room with the fans and that. This has got to be his last season as a professional. He's retiring, so it was cool to get the gloves and cool to meet him and that. Then after it was we went for something to eat upstairs, met some of the players in the way out. Just got mobbed with all the fans. It was mental.
I seen
it was
the
absolutely
kids,
that was signing, man.
it was fucking mental. I swear to God. But the players were walking by, a lot of them, which I didn't like.
But then that's
like,
every week. That's
true.
every week. You've done it once in, like,
Yeah,
it happens to us, once every couple of months.
Yeah.
Whereas they're hitting that every single week.
But it was cool to do it again. That was my second time doing it. The last time I done it was fucking 5 years ago. But see, at the time, so it was a Scottish Cup. It was 2 each. And you know what it's like, the tension about the stadium, everybody's moaning about the manager, the players. I was sitting beside Carragher Vickers, who's injured, who's like one of the best defenders in Scotland. Definitely best defender at Celtic. And you can just feel the tension, and I'm just thinking, if we go out here, like, I can't post about this. Like, you can't. You need to read the room.
win.
You need to read the room. See, when we go beat one time, Santa Claus is out, and every company's booing Santa Claus. So no even Santa's safe in Celtic Park that win. But we got 2 late goals, and it made it look a bit more comfortable than it actually was. So we're into semi-finals now. We play Aberdeen. Rangers get Hearts, so it looks like it's got to be an Old Firm Scottish Cup final. 2 of them push it.
Here's the thing.
2 of them pushing for the league as well.
We've
so
spoken this for years, Chris. The 2 of them need each other, and it makes football exciting. Like, are you nervous? I know there's 2 Old Firm games left. Are you nervous?
If Rangers win at Ibrox, the league's over, because that's 5 points, and you're no clawing back 5 points in a couple of games. Even if we beat them at Parkhead, we still need them to drop.
But it's exciting, isn't it?
Of course.
Like, that's like,
He didn't want.
how many points are usually?
I think Hearts are something like 10. I think it's more than 10 now.
They're behind Celtic for 3rd. They're still in the semi-finals as well. And
you get Europe for 3rd now?
Aye.
they were in Europe this year as well, I think. But it was a good day. It was a good day, man.
Well, I've never been asked by Edinburgh United to do any draws or walk out on their pitch. So that's
you played on the pitch, so that's better.
I get done half alley McCoys.
Oh, here we go.
It was our job.
You got done off alley and I got done off phone coils.
I know.
That's the one I was waiting on you coming out with there. I was like,
Our job gets us to certain situations where we wouldn't normally be there.
You sometimes just meet interesting people by accident as well. Like there's just these random.
So I'm doing a lot to try and build the fight, the PR. I'm doing a lot of PR stuff with the hockey. So the next one I'm going to do next week is
Rangers.
I'm got to be on the phone in, the Beat the Pundit phone in for that. I listen to it every day. The phone in for Clyde 1 with Gordon Duncan and stuff like that. So I spoke to Gordon yesterday. We're going to do it next week. But whatever day I phone in, you're up against one of the pundits. It's like 10 questions within, what is it, 30 seconds or something? A minute. So I like Gordon Dale, they call him the Dazzler, and Mark Wilson because they're funny together. But the other ones like Kenny Miller, Andy Halliday, they're all good pundits. But I feel like I would get made a laugh at Gordon Dale. So I'm going to try and make it one of these days. And you're up against one of them, you need to try and beat them. You get a lot of signed ball, but it's just try to build the fight more. You know what I mean? I don't feel.
Do you feel like it's on you?
I don't see anybody else doing anything.
I was just going to say, do you feel like it's on you to build cage warriors?
Aye, that's it. You're building your brand really, and you need to be out there. And I've already heard hundreds of people since the hockey and the Celtic stuff is like, oh, we're coming. We just bought tickets. We're coming. So I just want the place to be booming come the 20th, and it's still nearly 5 weeks away. So
I'm 7.
We're cooking away nicely. Put it that way. I'm fucking jumping my skin now.
Diet's going well as well.
Aye, and I'm going to submit this guy.
That's it.
I'm going to submit him.
Decided then.
Aye. What round? I don't know. You know what I mean? I'm going to do the Trump hands. I don't know.
Is it
a lot of rounds?
3 rounders.
3 rounds.
Is there MD? Currently, there's no main event, so it could potentially be you for 5. Is that right?
No, I don't think so. Unless it's a title fight they win the day.
No,
they don't do the main event. If they wanted to, I'm alright with it, to be fair, but I doubt it. But I don't know who's the main event yet. I don't know if they're going to bring in a title fight. I don't know, but I'm just kind of cooking away. Keep my head down, keep busy, showing up on time. That's a pet hate of mine. See people show up late and wear socks on the mat and fucking go.
And both of the things.
And do you wear socks on the mat?
No.
We don't need socks.
For a fucking long time. I was just going to say, no, for a long time. Aye, it's fucking...
I'll roll with Peter, you know Peter. And Peter's a bit older, right? I'll give him that.
Is it the grippy ones though? Like you get the fucking...
No, well sometimes, but I always give him it tight. It's disgusting, man. Like, keep your fucking socks in the house, not me.
I'm with you.
Like you walk about your house with your socks on and you come on the mats with them, know what I mean? Spanging. So if I go with people with socks on, I beast them, man. Just due to annoyance.
Just say tell them.
Did you know do sock wrestling at one point?
Did that
fucking...
Is that what changed it?
Fucking socks.
PTSD.
That was at a White Festival. Aye. There was actually a riot happening during the time where I was...
You should have been.
I was supposed to be like working, and there was a radio call and I'm literally on the mats like wrestling this fat guy.
Boy, how you do it.
They're wrestling this fat guy.
Fuck it.
He looked like somebody feel like Game of Thrones, one of the fat fuckers. And he was like doing press ups and he was unbeaten the full weekend, and I had like the headgear and the mics and that. Obviously the big boots on.
Aye.
I was like, I'll do it. And I smoked him, but I didn't have any fucking experience, right? But I literally, like, I was sitting on him, like mounting him, just, and he just couldn't move, big fat, couldn't all burst, just riding him. Took his soak off with ease, right? It was easy, but see, like hours later, I found that guy like sitting under a tree, like depressed, like with his head down.
You took it. He worked every weekend.
Because I beat him. Because I beat him.
It was his full weekend. He was a guy until you.
It was so funny. Just like
I want to hear his version of events.
Yeah. But it's
I defended this sock all weekend, and
it's on my Facebook. It's see when you spin and take like an e-bar, like for like half guard. You would spin out and grab the other leg for an e-bar. I done that and like peeled his sock off, man. And he's like couldn't do none because he was like obese.
Because you controlled him.
But that was actually quite cool. You would like that, man. It was like a major crowd, guy in a mic and all that. It was good. Good laugh. But there was a riot happening and I'm actual no day my job.
Is he?
Fuck him.
Fuck, let the goons handle it.
Fuck them. I've got sock wrestling to get involved in. Anything else been happening to you, boys?
No, me, honestly, it's so boring, it's unreal. I need to get something on the go because I'm fucking...
What about your man coming out to the Benoit music?
I never realised that at first. So I watched him.
St. Bern?
No, when I was commentating. Budo. Or it was and I was like,
I watched the video when you
fucking Chris
sent
Benoit's music.
I watched the video at my work when you sent it, and I was like, I wonder what Chris is up to. And then I realised what it was.
Instantly rooting for the guy. Instantly rooting, right? But he came out, right, he'd lost 50 kilograms. He used to be like a really heavy guy. So he lost all, but he had a wee bit of the jiggle, you know what I mean? But he was fighting one of Adam Stevenson's guys, who was fucking a big
shredded.
Aye, but it was
good nick, those lads.
Aye. So fought like an Adam Stevenson guy, just constantly punching this guy. But the guy was sitting in the pocket, they was getting each other doing, they were reversing. Two of them were burst, but at the end, your man's still dancing about. But they're like, he's lost like this year or like between 2 years, he's lost 50 kilograms. I'm like, that's fucking fair play. And
why did he go Benoit?
Yeah, I don't know, but he lost a split decision. But he came out to the Benoit music and I was buckled. I was like, somebody check on that man's family, man.
Because if he doesn't win the night, they might be a bit.
But it was.
Was there some good fights?
They were all great, but it was just a total mixture. One K1, next one Muay Thai, next one MMA, next one grappling. It was just constant. They flew in because they were good fights, but I don't like the mixture. I know I've had used grappling on my show, but just grappling MMA, couple, but it's not a big deal. But this was everyone was different. So I'm like, right, how many rounds is this? What's the time in this? What's the rules for this? Not K1, it was like 1.5 minute, 5 rounds, and then Muay Thai it was like 2 minute. It's just, I don't know. I didn't run at Sparries, but the fights were great, and the crowd were all for it. So that's a good thing, isn't it? You need.
Did you have any guys on it for the gym?
No. I don't think there were a lot of their home shows. Their home team is Urban. What are they called? Urban something.
Fair.
Falkirk Way. Urban. I can't remember its second name, but so they had one like every fight, but you had a lot of like grip house guys. Dean Riley had a lot of guys on. Jassim Beg was the main event against Jack Foot. You had a lot of Urban Guerrillas. That's it. You had, I think we had a lot of guys on it. Ross Houston had 4 guys on it. But it was a good wee night, apart from me being late because I forgot about it. But the guy, he probably asked me in January, and then didn't he like check in? Like, remember, you still good for Saturday or something like that? So I'm just sitting with the feet up, and I was fucked. And see, the Friday we were supposed to come in here, I was fucked.
Did you
get edibled up?
No.
Just tired.
Fuck.
Was this before or after we called off?
Before. So, see, when you just called it off, I was quite.
You were quick. If it's not going to work, then that's fine.
I was good to go, I was coming, but I was fucked. Yeah. Just had a hard day training, and that way you've just sat down, you've just ate.
You spar the Friday as well, eh?
5 o'clock.
I sparred the 6 to 7 to 8, is it? 7 to 8?
On the Friday as well.
So I had just finished sparring, ate my dinner on the way home, and then.
It's when you put the feet up, you sit back, you're like.
Sparring's fucking hard. Like, it's not an easy night. So, and depends how it goes as well. Depends what type of mood you're in. If you've ever had a bad night, you might.
Sometimes you have to bend like.
Sometimes you just fucking don't understand. Don't understand my pain. So, but they've got Thai boxing in Edinburgh this weekend. Thai boxing show. It's quite good. It'll be at Portobello Town Hall. I think I'm going to go down to that. Take the wee man. Watch some fucking.
I was there yesterday. I dropped my mum and my sister off at Old Seton Sands.
Oh, really?
I've got to take a win up tomorrow.
Are they up there staying
Caravan for a week? That was my holiday every year when I was a wee guy. But see, just driving up the way we would used to be, the wee guys. I just remember it all when you're wee, but it's changed. The actual centre's changed. Like the caravan park, you need to like pure like passing to get in and stuff like the cars and stuff like that. So it looks like it expanded as well. But the streets up and down the beach and that I used to hang about when I was a wee guy. So it's quite cool to see it now.
Holiday romance, did you ever?
Oh aye, it was always people from like Newcastle and that. I remember I used to be on the beach with them all the time, like try to finger them. Didn't have a clue what I was doing, man.
Sand here somewhere.
Get as many in as you can.
Aye, sand everywhere, know what I mean?
Working them like a puppet.
I feel stinking. I used to love going to see it, so it was brilliant.
I've got a wee game for you if you want to do it.
There we go.
Certainly.
So you all need to have a wee buzzer.
Can't wait to come third.
Jarvis.
Right, I'll get a wee buzzer. What are you going for, Ross?
Benoit.
St. Denis. I'll go with that, right?
Right.
Butt plug.
So I'm going to play.
My volume just went off there. I think Chris just unplugged me.
I didn't unplug, man.
Oh, Chris, you did, man. Cheating already.
Oh, look.
Good timing, that.
Starting from now.
Right, so I'm going to play some 80s trailers, audio only,
Worked an 80s club.
and it's the first to get it.
What do you mean?
You've got to name the film from
Right.
the audio from the old school trailer.
Craig, you'd be good at this. I'm assuming you've seen them.
I'm not.
Have you not?
Nobody's seen them apart from me. In fact, granted, I go earlier.
How many?
We have 12.
12. This could get a bit chaotic, boys.
Don't you be helping him?
Right, you ready for the first one?
Yes. Silence of the Lambs. Come on.
This is Jack Burton and the Pork Chop Express.
Oh.
Talking to who?
Big Trouble in Little China, baby.
Correct.
I watched that a few weeks ago.
I feel like
It's
it's just going to go this way.
It's amazing. It's one of my favourite. I've got that signed.
Have you got you used to wear the vest as
The
well?
rest, aye.
Some of them are easy, some of them are quite hard.
Ross, do you fancy your chances?
I might as
Taylor?
well just take this off.
You're going out there to destroy them, right?
Alien.
Yep.
For fuck's sake, Chris.
Ben's keeping me
If
score.
Chris gets to 6, we're
Oh,
stopping.
you came to score, aye.
Chris gets to 6, we're stopping.
From the director of Pee-wee's Big Adventure, Adam and Barbara are ghosts.
What's the good of
Oh, Buzz.
Casper?
No, I was going to go Beetlejuice.
Paul's correct.
Yeah. Plus, you need to do your buzzer.
I did do about Buzz.
Did you?
Ross, is your buzzer button?
Just you wait, I come on strong. You're end.
Story of my life.
Benoit, I'm going to go running, man.
How far are you going?
About 30 years.
Back to the Future.
Correct.
Buzz. Come on, Buzz. Back to the Future.
I'm going to give Ross that one.
Come on.
Fuck Ross.
I thought that was going to be like an Arnold one. See,
I thought it was.
Aye.
That's a teaser I've never seen before.
Hold on now.
Back to
Plus,
Future.
Ross actually guessed one and got that wrong, so therefore.
But you didn't come in after.
Therefore,
I
you
did.
should be.
I said Buzz.
You should boot it if you get one. You can't.
Have you
just
never
keep
seen
that.
Back to the Future?
No, I've
I'll give
never
it
seen
to-
that trailer for it.
Thank you.
I love Back to the Future, it's one of my favourites, but I'd never seen that trailer when I was
As
searching.
soon as they said 30 years, I should have fucking guessed that.
Right, we ready?
Bzz. Is it Predator?
Nope.
Benoit, Top Gun.
Nope.
Found something in the ice. We need some help down here.
Is it The Thing?
Yes.
Found something
I thought
in
Bungy
the
would have got
ice.
that.
Aye.
Fuck's sake! I should have got that one.
You let John Carpenter
Aye.
down.
I couldn't hear it because you were already fucking
Oh,
guessing.
didn't I start your pitch?
Next one.
But you had about two, man.
Now, a motion picture so grand, so magnificent, and
Is it the Turtles?
Nope.
it spans 7,000 years.
Buzz. Bill and Ted's.
No, that was me. That was clearly me. I would have done that.
I said Buzz.
Oh, did you fuck? I got that. He's Bill and Ted, clearly, man.
Whoa.
I don't want crack
Who
here.
did you hear?
I heard Paul, but
Well, how many guesses you get? If you're guessing it 3 times before I even get one, know what I mean? You should get one
Don't
guess.
waste it for everybody.
Should have one guess.
This is
and
like fucking Christmas in my house.
See if you get one guess, you fucked it. You don't get 3 guesses, man.
Right, we're sticking with that then. You only get one attempt.
Aye,
Right.
no.
Okay.
No.
All right,
that one
no.
then.
cancel
No.
that one out then.
I fucking.
Right,
I go.
Cancel that.
The thing you couldn't hear me because I hanged at the same time as you, Buzz. So it's probably the same time.
Why don't you get a different buzzer then? So we can hear it.
No, it's all good.
Last time I seen him that
Let's go.
angry was in Newcastle.
Get 5 guesses before you actually get it right. Let's go. Fucking clowns.
I never had any.
Right,
You had
right.
3 the last one though, and I
was
still
the
couldn't
last
hear the
one.
thing, man.
We ready?
It just sounds 80s, doesn't it?
For centuries, the Society of the Black Dragon has sanctioned an ancient
Buzz.
rite of
Is that the Turtles?
No.
known as the Kumite.
Buzz. Karate Kid.
No.
That's what I was going to say.
Were you?
It has never been won by a Westerner.
Buzz! It's one of the two. It's either
3 strikes again or what?
kickboxer,
I thought it was one guess.
or it's kickboxer.
He's fucking guessing 4 times.
Benoit.
It could. No.
Take kickboxer. It's
It's Bruce Lee. It's Bruce Lee.
I know what one you... Is it Benoit? Enter the Dragon?
Nope.
For the first time, the true story of America's...
Buzz, it's Jean-Claude Van Damme and not kickboxer, the fucking other one, I can't think of. Is there a time for me to think of this?
Is somebody about to steal it?
You said about 5, man.
Go.
Let it play. I do know it.
I can't afford to let you get hurt. I'm going to Hong Kong. Frank is going to fight in the Kumite.
Bloodsport.
I didn't know what that fucking film was.
We were talking about it the other day as well.
I always get them mixed up. Kickboxer, Bloodsport.
It's fucking too close.
Grant done the exact same. He's like, kickboxer. He's like, nah, Bloodsport.
Fuck you.
I like this game, bro.
Next one.
Fuck you.
I'm winning.
Is it Predator?
Yes.
Got to be. As soon as I heard the
man.
fucking helicopter.
Rescue team.
Aye, bastard.
Get to the chopper. It's a fucking alien. Then
Next.
We've been kicking other people's asses for so long.
Platoon?
Correct.
I just watched that last week.
fucking William Dafoe.
mate, I'm getting sweaty here. Give me a second here. How many we got left?
There's 3 left.
What's the score?
It's currently...
Ross is losing.
It's Bungy 4, Paul 3, Ross 1.
Solid play,
Well, I could bring it back.
Solid play, He's got
Right, hang on, I'm going to sit forward.
What do you mean it's all play for? You can't win.
I can.
You want to hear a funny thing? I've never ever seen Platoon.
Have you not?
I just knew that was what that's saying.
They'll die in a helicopter crash at the end.
On his knees.
Well, he
Is
does
that when they feed them strawberries and
butt fuck him.
butt fuck them?
Because he's in a wheelchair.
But that was actually fun.
He's in a little boy watcher.
Can't get away from it.
Ready?
Let's go. Great game. Roadhouse?
Nope.
Michael and Sam have just moved to Santa Carla, California. They're about to discover its secret.
Lost Boys?
Yes.
Yeah! He shoots his scars.
Cunt.
That is a great film.
Craig, how have you been getting these before everybody? Aye. Have you not? 80s is an area you're...
You get any of them? Do you get any of them?
Alright.
Don't look to him for help. Halloween?
Hey, Buzz, is it Rambo?
What did that, Lieutenant? I don't know. There's a coroner got...
Buzz, is it Nightmare on Elm Street?
Yes.
Oh, shout. That's a good one.
Oh, it's fucking on like Donkey Kong. Is it 1?
The Tina one gave you that there.
Aye.
Right, so I've got 1 left.
And I can level. Oh, I need the level.
If you level, I'll just jump on and get another one for you to do.
Fuck, I want to play for then.
Right, you ready?
Don't know if you know.
Is it going to be... Is it?
You can actually cut the tension in here with a knife.
I'm alright.
The world had been through a trial by fire, and only the greatest warriors and their deadliest enemies emerged from the flames.
Buzz, is it Mad Max?
Yes.
Fuck you, Cliff Bungard! Suck my unit!
It's a good film.
I clearly got more than Paul. I clearly got more than Paul here.
If I
demand a recount, I've clearly got more than you.
If they had gave me fucking...
I've clearly got more than you.
If you had given me... If you had given me Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure...
I've clearly got more than you.
You never.
I did.
You never.
I demand a recount.
Right, we're going for a tiebreaker?
No, I'm happy just to leave it at that. My blood pressure's through the roof.
Roll the dice.
My blood pressure's through the roof.
What was that last one now?
Mad Max.
Mad Max. Time it takes me.
I cried when they shot the dog.
Put my finger in my mouth.
When he crossbows his dog and the fucking turned over.
All Detroit has a cancer. The cancer is crime. We need a self-sufficient law enforcement robot.
It wasn't even a fucking bus when he doesn't get it.
No.
Robocop.
Yes.
Bastard.
The overtime winner, the OT winner. Just like the Bruins.
That was so annoying because I knew that one, and then I was like, go on, say it.
It was my buzzer fucked me.
That was class.
Oh, that was brilliant. Thank you so much.
Nice one, Greg. I've been to do that once a month or something.
I like this.
Change it up a wee bit.
Pick a different
era.
I'm fucking sweating here. So if
Cool,
maybe
calm, collected. That's what I was there. See, they got the comeback. Shit, the advantages with him. He's got the momentum building. Overtime winner. Sends the beer to him.
Tail between his legs.
What are you laughing at?
He's taught.
You fucking get one right.
I never said I was good at this. You talked a big talk about this game.
I started well and then faded a wee bit.
Yes. So
that was good though.
This is this week's
How much
podcast.
better than 80s trailers, by the way? The voiceover, just good.
This time,
Made an effort.
it's 70 years in the future.
Nevertheless,
Voiceover guy.
come and watch our film.
I can't. What is the best 80s film? Is it Star Wars?
It's Predator.
No, I mean there must be like a list of number one that is.
Predator's 1 to 10.
Predator 2 90s. He just take Predator 2. Just comes in. I'm too old for this shit.
So somebody was supposed to. Who was it was supposed to be Predator 2? See, obviously it's played with Danny Glover.
Danny Glover.
It was supposed to be somebody else.
They asked Arnold Schwarzenegger to come back and he said no.
Who was it? I only read it yesterday or something. It was like.
Was it a black guy?
I can't remember.
This website is listed Blue Velvet is the best movie to come out of the 80s.
Is that a porno?
With Blade Runner is number 2.
I like Blade Runner.
That sounds like a very what is the best movie rather than what's the most fun
Blockbuster.
to actually watch.
Blue Velvet sounds like a porno.
Right, so next time
Was it Patrick Swayze?
Swayze.
Was
He
it?
was supposed to be in Predator 2, aye. Obviously coming off
Like the lead
Roadhouse and
detective.
aye. So maybe the next time do the 90s or something?
We'll change it up. Yeah, different era.
Aye. Fancy the 90s? I'll fucking defend the
We've
crown.
got
You'll go and do some homework in the 90s films.
We'll do some history for Ross.
Aye.
Sorry,
Smoke used to it, huh?
that'd be a shame.
I don't know, man.
You lie, man.
I was quite intelligent when it comes to that shit, no?
It's just that I'm just boring and just read, mate. That's all I do.
I finished my Martian.
Aye.
It was good.
All right.
Aye.
Did you do a round of applause there? When he said he finished that book? So
Aye, well done. Well done. Aye, so that's just finishing all my books off. I'm still not finished the action hero book because it's one of these books where I'll read a chapter like every other night. Whereas I was writing in The Martian, I was like, that's pretty cool.
You already got one lined up you're thinking about next or not?
I don't. So if there's anybody out there that's actually got some ideas,
A guy actually recommended one to you.
Was it June?
No, it was Cocaine Cowboys.
Cocaine Cowboys.
He messaged the page asking for the book. I linked it so he could buy it.
Right.
And then he said, "Tell Paul to read Cocaine Cowboys."
Same as the Netflix series one.
I'm assuming it's the same story. Yeah.
That was me and Ross in London. Cooking Cowboys.
Not me.
Sorry, it was me. Ross was there.
Ross is a good boy.
It's like 2 beers and went home.
Do you know what the big thing about these films was? Like the amount of destruction these guys used to do. Just used to fucking like smash cars. And segues right in. If you've been involved in an accident, why not get in contact with G4 Claims? Ross, that number?
It's always just 01698 767 172.
Or if you don't have a phone,
not at faultclaim.com.
if you don't have a phone, you just
You just go on the
go on the
laptop.
computer. If you have been involved in a non-fault accident and you're looking for some support to take the pressure off you and you're looking to have a courtesy car your whole claim, then why not hit up G4 Claims? Somebody in the gym, I was recently talking to them, they were involved in an accident, it wasn't their fault, and they didn't get a courtesy car. The courtesy car then came late. Then the courtesy car was taken away from them. With G4 Claims, you will get the courtesy car from the start to the finish, and you'll get 100% of your claim. Ross, that number once more.
01698 767 172.
Or if you don't have a phone and you've got a computer,
not at faultclaim.com.
or hit the link in the bio and they'll take you to the website G4 Claims. Boom. What else you want?
You know, it's in the 80s films that the explosions, the cool guys never look back.
Aye. Real guys don't look at explosions.
Like, full buildings just collapsing behind you and you're just like fucking stoic right forward. Know what I mean?
You know what's coming. You know what's
Cuts
coming.
to us too, like
Getting blown away
under the debris.
So I was watching Yellowstone last night, and I've just started season 3 maybe, and it's the guy who looks like Kenny Powers who just killed these 2 criminals that beat up the chick, fucks him in the back of the van. Kenny Powers, like, the guy's the spit image of him, and he's like fucking hammering it down the street, hitting on the brakes, like fucking swerving, ends up killing these 2 guys.
Kenny Powers, what a show.
You watched it?
Yellowstone? No, I keep threatening it. I
you
promise
watched-
I'm going to watch it.
Have you watched Kenny Powers?
No.
And Eastbound and Down? Stop reading books, mate.
I know.
It'll change your bum life.
I know, it fucking might.
What are you reading? Are you reading?
Aye. Want me to tell you? I'm reading a book called The White War, and it's about
I could take a wild guess.
Yeah, who laughed back there? We've got people applauding when he finished the book, and then you go laughing at Ross reading the book.
What would you think this book's about?
I'm not even what to say.
No, say it.
The White War?
It's called The White War, aye.
Is it fictional?
No, it's real.
Okay.
It's a real book. A real period in history.
It's about folk that wear cloaks.
No.
No.
It's about the Italian front in the First World War, because it was very snowy.
All right, so it's nothing to do with the colour of the skin?
It was all just mountainous terrain. So
fair dues.
There you go.
For everybody out there that was listening, gave Ross
Yeah, I
some
know.
sort of racial
As
book.
if you were going to, like, I was going to be some sort of horrible cunt. No, it's not. It's about one of Europe's tragedies.
It sounds
very
shit.
sad. A lot of men killed by avalanches and shit like that.
It sounds
Who
shit.
are they up against?
It's the Italians versus the Austro-Hungarian Empire.
Nice,
And the
mate.
Italians get a wee bit of help for Britain and France and stuff
calling
like
in
that.
some favours, usual.
Austrians get some help for the Germans and stuff. It's not very nice. The Italians are pretty fucking horrible.
Who you rooting for?
I know who wins. But kind of the Italians have kind of got a point.
Who's your money on, man? Who's your fivefold on?
At the start, I had to take the Austro-Hungarians, to be honest. They were looking good, but
What price are they on McBookie?
well, they would have done well if you took them at the start, but they fade away towards the end and basically didn't exist by 1918.
So what you were looking for was back in for the start, and then midway through a wee cash out.
Both teams to score. Both teams to score.
A wee cash out. A wee cash out in the White War.
No, so there you go. Aye, both. It was just bad for if you were either side. It was pretty shite.
Italians won in overtime.
They did. They came on late and got the job done at Caporetto. So.
This fucking guy.
Oh, brilliant, man.
So,
But if you are looking to gamble this weekend, why not check out our odds in McBookie? We have this week's UFC, which is 𝗟𝗘𝗏𝗧 versus
some other fat sausage.
Marcin Tybura.
There you go. And it's in the Apex again. You know how much I love Apex fight cards. They're fucking always delightful. What have you got odds for the McBookie?
Just bring them up there, forget.
Up the Apex. The Apex have got good food, by the way. If you're into that buffet.
The buffet.
It was nice, wasn't it? Oh,
that was good.
Is there anybody else on this card you know? 𝗟𝗘𝗏𝗧.
I know they two guys.
Gerald.
Oh, SP's he still cutting about?
He's fighting Kennedy.
Kennedy and 𝗟𝗘𝗔𝗧𝗛𝗃.
Mickey Parkin.
Is that every?
Oh no, that's 20th.
That's your.
No, that's 10 days. That's 10 days. Aye.
You got Usman's, bro?
Aye, he's fighting Usman's, bro.
Yeah, I thought that was got to be in your card for some reason.
Aye, I thought it was as well.
He loves the fucking Apex Mickey boy, didn't he?
Aye. He's always in there, eh?
Aye.
Mickey boy. Where is that 23rd card? Where is
That'll be an Apex as well, I think.
You think so?
Because
After the 300?
Yep.
Right, fair dues. Here you go.
I'm getting fucking.
Oh, there we go.
How it works. Sign up, place your bet, get £20 free. McBookie. And then after you've had the McBookie bet, you get a McSuki after the wife. Or boyfriend, we don't fucking judge. Or bit in the side.
Or P Diddy.
Mate, go and check. There was one of the best lines that I heard for this was Usher was part of P Diddy's. He had like this. He would move you in, and he would look after you, and he would call it this camp. Can you try and find out what the camp was called? It's got like a really like
Camp Refuge.
Is it sinister?
Camp Refuge.
Like no, if you're looking back, you'd be like, man, that's like Camp Suck a Shaft.
Now I know what we know.
Flavour Camp.
Flavour Camp. Flavour Camp.
Sounds dodgy.
Aye.
Man.
So Usher was inducted into Flavour Camp, which involves staying over with P. Diddy. Now the two of them could have just wrote some good music.
Yeah, they were smoking Jeffries. That's what they're doing.
Is he like a
Jeffrey was a guy.
his ex-wife sued him, like
for not riding her.
No, for riding her, forcing her to sleep with prostitutes, for him to watch a whole host of stuff. Like it was just the guy was just
too much money. When you got countless amounts of money that you can date in the world, you'd probably get bored.
And he's been rich a long time.
Bringing the horse just to watch.
That's when
let the boy watch.
Jeffrey Epstein fucking rears his head like, just fucking shut my mouth out. So we're back on the bookie, McBookie. What are the odds? Do you know? Who is it he's fighting again, Craig? 𝗟𝗘𝗔𝗦𝗧. 𝗟𝗘𝗗𝗧𝗪.
Awesome.
𝗟𝗘𝗔𝗦𝗧.
Do you need to watch it? Tune in next week, we'll tell you who wins, right?
There you go. So who's the favourite? This one here? 𝗟𝗘𝗗𝗧𝗪? They're both very close.
I'm going to take 𝗟𝗘𝗧𝗪.
You're going to take 𝗟𝗘𝗗𝗧𝗪?
I'm just going to take him because I like 𝗟𝗘𝗗𝗧𝗪.
Aye, that's what I'm saying.
I just want to see him take a shoe. Is that what it is?
I don't give a fuck about it, to be
it's
fair.
Apex card. I mean, you're still like, get a couple of bets on the go and then be like our man who won last weekend there. It's all about...
Was it $2,500 he won or something?
Aye.
No bad bit
Good
of
for
change.
him, mate.
Aye, fucking right.
Aye.
You know the wee guys in London? Who we met? I follow them on Instagram. They put up loads of bets as well. They won fucking grands at the weekend too. And it was like
Cheltenham's on the now, no? Do you like a wee tip on a horse? I don't. But
I don't bet on horses.
No, same.
I don't.
It's an older guy thing, eh?
Aye.
That's how I always feel about it.
See, there's a bookie up next to the Tesco up in my neck of the woods, and I still see people going into like the bookies, and I'm
Make
like,
like a bet on a slip.
like, what are you doing?
I know.
Getting in to get a bit of paper. Well, this could be the guy.
Did you used to do that?
What?
Like go in and actually fill out a coupon and I used to too. It's weird thinking back that you did that. Eh?
I used to love having the actual bit of paper.
Aye,
it was good. You were sitting in the pub and that, you were just
With
watching
your teams on it?
Aye.
I loved it. Taking them all off until
They'll eventually
one
be
lets you
defunct,
down.
won't they?
it'll be actual years since I've done that.
I just can't imagine that the shops bring in that much money
It's just
in
still-
comparison to somebody sitting with
It's
an
all
app.
online now, innit?
I know, but then you imagine your old grandpa sitting there
That's
like,
it. You do see
Chris,
boys.
you put a fucking bet on for me, and he's like, well, I don't know what the fuck is going on here.
Once they limited the roulette machines as well, it killed it. Obviously, it's a good thing because it.
Aye, but they were ruining. I was just going to say,
ruining
they were
their lives.
Fucking. Aye. A lot of wives getting paggered. That's what was happening. So, most of the money again. Shut the fuck up.
Fair dues. So if you are looking for a bet this weekend, check out McBookie. And Ross, what's the actual...
Click the link. If you're a Leather Podcast subscriber, you get £20 of free bets if you put in £5.
There you go. It makes sense just to bet with McBookie. Don't bet like Bungard.
Aye.
And if you were fighting with your wife and you injured her knee, what would you get?
You wouldn't be fighting with her. You wouldn't be...
Have to finish her off so she can't phone the police. You've done it now. Can't go back. Fuck it. We've come this far.
But if you...
I would just think made a knee brace.
What I was going to say is, if you actually do finish your wife off, there's a good chance you're going to jail. Then why not get yourself 2 knee braces from Anaconda? Because you're going to be spending a lot of time on your knees. And right now, Anaconda has actually got a deal at the moment, Ross.
You can get 2 products for $59 or put in the code leather10 at the checkout for a 10% off.
That's your knees saved in jail, but your arsehole's not.
Wait in the night.
Keep it high. You getting training?
No. I'm
not
a fuck.
I got high last night, mate. I was playing a guitar.
Were they fucking... they call cubes? That's all right, man.
But I lost my I lost my plectrum for ages, and I'm talking about
in your mouth.
I'm talking ages, and I'm lifting the guitar, I'm moving the poofy, I'm trying to watch the Arsenal game, but I'm gone by this point. I'm just like, I don't know, when I was playing the guitar I sounded good, but you don't know if it's because you're fucked, know what I mean? So I went up to bed and the actual plectrum was stuck at the back of my phone, man. just stuck there, just all that time it was fucking on my phone.
We've got Gomez. We've got Gomez on Monday, haven't we?
Monday night, aye.
Me, you and Gaza.
Aye.
Are you going to take a wee steady?
Aye.
My man.
Don't know how I'm getting home though, but we'll cross that bridge when we come there.
Just drive.
Aye.
Be cool.
I'll just put up the bat signal in my mind, like I'm needed.
Somebody come and get me.
Come and save me.
Whereabouts is it?
On more?
Aye, Glasgow anyway.
That's popular anyway.
That's where the kids are hanging out.
Aye.
And it's like the 20-year anniversary or something like that.
Aye, they're an older band on it, so you'll be an older crowd probably.
Trouble free. That's what you want.
Aye.
Nice night.
I don't think I've been at a gig and it's been wild.
Aye. Like a fucking load.
Because I don't really go to fucking
the shite music.
Because ones with young cunts, that's where it's always fairly guaranteed.
I know you probably don't really care, but the 𝗣𝗢𝗗𝗖𝗓 just released tickets for their pre-sale for they're doing 3 nights.
People having a lot of trouble getting them in.
3 nights, so they're doing Black Sky, Vertical Bliss, Infinity Land, they're doing them in Barrowlands and they're doing them in the Shepherd's Bush Empire. And I was sitting there like waiting for my tickets, like fucking refresh. They were gone within like a minute.
You should
like
have just stayed to them, man.
I don't
like doing that.
I don't want to be that guy.
I go to the bar as Simon or fucking Ben.
But it's these bot account cunts who just and it
so they
nails
only
them all.
so when they do for the artist sale, it's only 30% of the ticket sales. They were gone in seconds. James never got any, so I never got the album that I wanted. But my partner, I then messaged her and saying, "Oh fucking, I managed to get tickets for a London show." She's like, "Oh, I get Glasgow tickets." I was like, "What?" She's like, "I get Black Sky," and I was like, "Fucking yes!"
So Liam Gallagher and Squires playing the night with Jake Bug in the Barrowlands.
That'll be good. You going?
No, I didn't find out until the day. I'm just sneaking in the back door.
Cool.
I like Jake Bug.
Put on a couple of high-vis jackets and we'll be like, right lads, just act like we're working.
Just put
Seen
my
that
badge
one
on.
a few times.
Just
Mike.
put my old badge on.
Are you Chris Bungard?
Aye.
But aye, good podcast.
Sorry, we've got Gomez on Monday.
Haven't fuck all.
Fuck all,
mate.
I don't imagine you would enjoy Gomez.
No, that's cool. Sorry, I wasn't wanting to go anyway. I'm only joking.
But we still want to invite you, don't worry.
That's
So guys, thanks for listening. We will catch you next week. We have got something planned next week. We're going to be, podcast will be coming from an undisclosed location at the moment, am I right?
Well, it's up to you if you want to say it or not.
We're going to
Glasgow.
We're going to the clan. We're going to do some bits and bobs of the clan. Greg's going to go in this Tuesday.
Aye, I'm going to scope it location.
Have we got to be shooting in the Braehead Arena?
Aye, so there's I think it might be Dyson and Ryan again.
Cool.
To maybe put you through your paces on the ice.
Oh, yeah.
Can I ask a question? Can you find out on Tuesday if it's going to be rented skates or am I going to get a half decent pair of skates?
You got to bring it in?
Because if it's
You got your in?
I'll buy a pair. So
Okay,
I'll get the
ask
hand-me-downs, man.
I'll ask the question.
Ask the question if it's a rented
You've never
pair.
got to use him ever again.
You never know, man. Like I seen last year somebody died during a skating accident, so you never know. Maybe I lose all my money.
Just run for one end and just check.
Chris Benoit's music comes on, I lose all my money. Shit happens. Shit goes sideways.
It's been known.
So yes, if you can find out, that'd be grand. So we're coming from there next week. So, and then we'll have the Leather Boys Go extra content for that, and we'll do a podcast there. That'll be fun. When was the last time you skated?
Primary 7.
Do you just go to the disco?
No,
Skate?
they took us at the end of the fucking time capsule. I mind it was like our
Primary 7, so about fucking 20 odd year ago.
Aye.
Fuck.
Aye, what age would I have been? Like 11?
I skated in it. So
George's Square.
Used to do that.
Oh, actually, I went to the Winter Wonderland one.
So
Aye.
I've done that once, but I think that was a good few years ago.
My issue with that is, see, because it's really wet, it's fucking just a nightmare to actually skate.
Yeah, it's mad slushy, the outdoor ones.
Yep.
So I say, does it in New York as well? See the Rockefeller with the flags in that? They're not there.
So we're going to have like some sort of challenge to. So ask the fans what they want us to do as the forfeit.
Got to be a shootout or something, or at least a shot.
I'm sure there will be. So find out what they want Ross to do.
Aye.
Or suicide runs in the skates. You'll end up fucking.
Would you take a check off one of the boys? with the gear on, because I would take one.
Aye, probably.
You know why I did that in camp, but in case you pick up an injury.
I get fucking kicked off Sean Clancy. I'm sure one of these wee guys running at me at full pelt isn't going to do much damage.
Just try to look after you, mate.
Aye, I'd take one.
Aye. You alright?
Well, that
They
could be
think they're
arranged.
hard, like.
It should be a
Is
balance.
that what we're doing? They said something.
You'll get your totties.
Aye, exactly. It's their
Right, guys,
fucking
I've
fault.
actually got shit to
I
do,
know,
man. Right, so get
aye.
to fuck.
Right, Jerome.